Good morning, good morning. So I hope this video turns out okay. We are starting to approach our fall season here in Bismarck, North Dakota, and so it's windy, it's a little rainy, but mainly the wind is my concern, just because I hope you guys don't hear a lot of scratchiness. So what I want to talk about today is I'm going to talk about my paleo journey, my paleo reset journey, and being so close to meeting my goal and what happened over the weekend, but surprisingly shocked me today. So I've been doing this paleo reset for over 30 days now, and the paleo reset is basically fruit, meats, and veggies. Like, that is what I have been eating for the last 30 days. I've had healthy fats in there as well, and I've really gotten to know what things my body likes, what things my body can handle. And I've been able to cut out some things based off of how my body responds to certain foods. So like, I know that bananas do not work well with my body. I gain weight almost every single time I eat a banana. And so I know if I want to lose weight that I should not be eating bananas. Same with a lot of the healthy fats. Like, I do MCT oil and coconut milk in my coffee in the morning, but usually that's kind of the extent of my fats for the day. I do use quite a bit, probably more than like the recommended amount of MCT oil, but I want to make sure that I do get some good healthy fats, especially in the morning when I'm not at my best state of mind. So I've been doing this paleo reset. I've been doing it for the 30 days, and the point of it is to really figure out what foods work for you, which ones don't work the greatest for you, which ones you may have a sensitivity to. Good morning. And so now that I've kind of discovered a lot of that, this weekend had myself a little joy eat, we call it. So that's just food that you eat purely for pure joy. And I had myself some baked apples that had some sugar on them. And I also added some French vanilla creamer to my coffee this weekend. So that happened on Saturday. I didn't weigh myself on Sunday. For the most part, I stayed on plan the rest of the time. Sunday, we had homemade baked apples. Like, that has become my new favorite dessert. And so yesterday I woke up and I had no desire to weigh myself again, because I'm like, I ate off plan. And what's super interesting is, even though I chose to eat off plan, I woke up on Sunday with what felt like a massive hangover. So this is the other beautiful piece of doing this paleo reset, is when you get to know your body and what foods work for you and which ones work against you, you really get to see the effects of how that stuff affects you. So I didn't have a whole lot of sugar. Like, I probably had a quarter of a cup of baked apples on Saturday, but it literally led to the effect of me feeling like I was hungover on Sunday. And so I know that now that type of food has that impact on me. And so now I can decide from a conscious level whether or not I want to indulge in that type of food and then feel the effects of that food, or what's a better word for it? Feel like the repercussions of eating that way. So I can make a way more informed decision than just out of pure urgency of wanting a dessert. So yesterday I went to go step on this, or I didn't step on the scale yesterday. And the reason why I didn't was because I immediately thought to myself that I would have gained weight over the weekend because I had the dessert and I had the creamer. And so I didn't step on the scale. And today I decided, all right, I'm going to have to step on the scale because I got to get it back into the swing of things, right? And I'm just going to take whatever that weight is as it is. And to my surprise, I was it like 1.5 pounds less than I was on Friday. Super surprising. And so I can see with that baked apples within moderation, right? Like not overly indulging in a large bowl of baked apples, but just enough to have a nice little dessert, does not have that big of an impact on my weight. It has a lot of impact on the way that I feel in my brain fog, but it doesn't have that big of an impact on my weight. So that was really interesting to see, because just from what I know, and this is going to be super windy right here because it's a little bit open. So I hope you guys can all bear through with this message. But yeah, surprisingly, I did not gain weight. And so the sugar did not have that big of an impact on my insulin, or just with the fasting that I've been doing, my body was able to shake it really, really quick, which is possible because when you don't have a whole lot of insulin pumping through your blood, and you have a dessert like that, then it doesn't have that big of an impact on you. So here is the message to this story. When you are trying something different, a new program, maybe it's a new diet, maybe it's some new supplements, whatever it is, and you immediately think that it's not going to work, you might just be surprised to find out that it does work. But if you don't even try it, you won't even know. So by me, if I would have, first of all, never have had that Joy Eat and stuck to my plan 100%, I would have never found out that just having a little bit of that type of dessert wouldn't have that big of an impact on me. I would have never found out that sugar creates a lot of brain fog and makes me feel like I'm hungover. And so the big picture of this story is be willing to try things, experiment, be willing to fail, pick yourself back up again, and keep moving forward. Because with all of this knowledge that I'm gaining while on this paleo reset, I can carry now all of that knowledge throughout the rest of my weight loss journey. But I'm only 3.8 pounds away from like my second goal weight, which is super exciting to talk about. And for some of you, you may be thinking, oh, that's no big deal. I've got 50 pounds or 100 pounds to lose. But here's the thing, after I had my baby, I had 50 pounds to lose. 50 pounds, and I'm going for like 60 pounds total weight loss. And so I was exactly where a lot of you were or are now after I had my baby. And I have been able to manage my brain to the point to get down to my goal weight and then to exceed it by another 6.5 pounds. So be willing to try, be willing to fail, and be willing to pick yourself back up again and keep moving forward. Because if with every step that you move forward, there is no possible way that you could fail. There is only the ability to succeed if you just keep going. You fail when you stop and quit. So I hope you guys all have a great Tuesday. It's my Monday this week, but I hope you guys all have a great week, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.